for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium. It's both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they'd win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw. I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same sheets right here.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense and win the biggest runs of the game.
Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Lawrence here running the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 2 yards on the play. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done.
Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. 3rd down run with blue. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Blue gets the handoff. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Gain of 15 there. That's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They're cobbled together a yard there. Knocked down by Savon Rebel. Throwing off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
third down from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on third and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Dumps it off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now it's Lawrence. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
A give now from the gun. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Trying to throw this from the gun. Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and
now Lawrence. He does get to him. He's brought down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. A 27-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On the give, it's Blue. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And he is stopped as he reaches that 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Bills, first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. They'll go play action. In by Arroyo on the right side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Hughes out there to return. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. There's a dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lawrence throwing here. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. On the move, headed right. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
They're throwing it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Air it out on 3rd. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. And Bills get to him. Down he goes. And nice work on the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
A good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Plowing up the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's going for it himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cowboy 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 39-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 6.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
They give it to him again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Completed over the middle. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. He passes the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
3 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pick.
Look to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here's a throw. Into traffic. Complete. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and
now looking to throw. This line is going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 32. He's dropping back to throw. Now here he goes again. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denying that defense, he had another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Makes the score.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
The final throw before the break. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills offense, they've got it first to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds a man right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 22. He dodged the tackle, and it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Finds his back complete. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Bills set to take over offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Go play action on 1st down. Arroyo on the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And screen here to Blue. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throw here, 3rd down. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies. We do, Kate. We try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. McCross there defensively.
Lawrence working from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bills and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Start the drive with Blue. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He gets the hands on it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road in what looked like a very clean play.
And he's taken down at the 30. So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right up the gut. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Number 14. Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This time looking to throw. He calls his own number again. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
changing things up. They're going to throw now. Buying some time right. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 3rd quarter lead.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. That's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. You get another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
Little tacks on the extra points. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 13. Cowboys 10.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looked like a Bill got it. Well, they can't add anything after after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
On first down, it's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys about set to take over. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Behind the line, he lost that football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Lawrence facing third and long. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the
Pass play now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10. And they're on the 46-yard line.
Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up third and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
To the line they come, second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It's a gain of 6.
And the gun on this third down. Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Second and 10, so at the 28.
It leads to second and 10.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
And the Cowboys
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. He's now third down and
Third and long for him here. And he's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. It's going to bring up fourth down.
brings up fourth down.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bills first down.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, the football's loose. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. McAllister now to return. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
The play fake. He'll throw. Completed to his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
For Bills, first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. He keeps this one himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
That's him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 4th-quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Feels this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Pass play coming here. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First down. A gain of 7.
Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Christian Gonzalez.
Another carry for him. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd down coming up.
44-yard line. A gain of 10 yards.
Throwing now on 32. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Cowboys down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Steps up, and he's running with it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Lawrence working from the gun. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Give it to him again. Still has some space inside the 35. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.